Please welcome to the Capital Evening Show, the star of the new movie Sinners. Hailee Steinfeld is here. Hailee, so good to see you.
You too, thank you.
I absolutely loved the movie.
I'm so glad to hear that.
I got to see it early. I got a little sneak peek.
Come on now.
It's scary.
Yeah, it is.
I can't remember what the first scare is, but it made me physically jump.
Okay.
But then I looked around and I think everybody else in the cinema did as well, so I
Good.
didn't feel too embarrassed. I was like, that's
yeah,
fine.
that's the worst when it's only you.
You're like, oh, just me, is it? Who's covering myself in popcorn?
No, that's great. I like to hear that.
So, the movie, it's a supernatural thriller, Hailee, set in the 1930s in southern United States. Michael B. Jordan plays twins.
That's right.
Who open a bar/club, a place to dance, a place to drink. Chaos lets loose, and without spoiling it, there are vampires.
There you go.
Is that it in a nutshell, would you say?
By the way, it is, and you've just managed to do that perfectly. It's been so impossible to describe this film and tell people what it's about in a nutshell. So, yes.
There you go. That's it in a sentence. Yeah. Chaos lets loose, and there are vampires.
Yeah, that's it.
You play Mary.
I do.
Again, I don't want to give too much away, but there's a lot of blood that ends up on you.
Yes.
On and around you.
That is correct.
Was there a whole sort of procedure, Hailee, at the end of your shooting day to remove the fake blood? Were you just like hosed down in a corner? How did it work?
Practically. And I'm one of those people that by the end of the day, I'm like, I'll do it in the car on my way back to the hotel. It's fine. I'll just get in the shower and,
I bet your driver loved that.
Oh, the driver and the people in the lobby of the hotel. So I realized that I did have to stay for a few minutes after we wrapped and cleaned that all off. It was a lot of hot towels, a lot of makeup wipes, whatever it took to get it off, because it would stick and stay. It was sticky, by the way, too. That was one thing that they didn't mention when telling us the details about this blood, was that it is so sticky. There were moments where, like, I was in my trailer at one point and I'd, like, fallen asleep, sitting up because I had, like, rollers in my hair or whatever. And I, like, got stuck. My, like, chin got stuck to my neck. Like, I was literally stuck. I woke up and, like, it was the weirdest thing. So not every day your fingers are getting stuck together and your chin is stuck to your whatever. It was weird.
See, these are the things you don't think about when you go and watch a horror movie.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't realise that the blood's sticky. You're getting your own face stuck to your own neck.
Yeah.
Are you a big fan of horror movies, Hailee?
I do enjoy the thrill. I enjoy that moment that you had in the theater where you look around and you know you're not alone. I wouldn't say that I, like, run to them.
Okay, do you scare easily? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I like it, but I don't like it. You know? It's one of those.
Okay.
Don't scare me, because I will freak out, right? But if I'm going to a movie and I'm mentally in the right frame of mind, then I'm like, I'm good.
Okay, right. You just have to psych yourself up. I understand now.
Yeah.
I get it. So we talked about the blood. The vampire teeth, amazing as well. Were they real? Well, obviously, they're not real teeth, but were they physical teeth that you put on, or are these CGI teeth?
No, they were real.
Wow.
We had the most incredible special effects makeup artists. I mean, I've had retainers. I've had all the molds done and whatever.
Yeah.
Somehow nothing was as perfectly fitted as these teeth, and it made it feel and look so real. It looked like it was CGI.
Yeah.
And even with your lips just barely separated, you could see a peek of these teeth, these fangs. And
so creepy.
I don't know. It was just, so cool.
Did you keep the teeth? Because this is Halloween costume sorted for life now.
No, but Mike made some for all of us that Ryan and Zinzi gave as a wrap gift that are way cool. They're rose gold.
No way. As a little sort of present for finishing the film, and they're wearable, the rose gold teeth.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know, I should have had them.
Michael B. Jordan, absolutely incredible in the movie. Such a great actor. He's playing twins. He's doing two characters in one. How did this work on set?
He could obviously speak to the technical side of it far more than I could. But I can tell you that for me and for other actors, it was never confusing. He was so clear and specific with each character and all of their nuances that with our backs turned, we knew who he was stepping on set as, whether it was Smoke or Stack. He did such a phenomenal job in this movie. And with the technical side of things, just like managing to go through all of that on top of everything else he had to think about and all with a smile on his face. And he is so great in this movie. I can't wait for people to see it.
It's already had quite the endorsement from a certain Snoop Dogg. I've got a little clip here. Let's listen to this.
Michael B. Jordan and the cast of the movie Sinners. I just seen a sneak preview of the movie. My God, movie of the year. Great director, great storyline. It's a must see. This is phenomenal. So says Snoop Dogg.
I
We love that.
mean,
Come on.
It doesn't get
much
better than that, does it?
No.
I want to quickly talk music before you go, Hailee. The soundtrack to this movie is unbelievably good. And your fans are going to be so excited to hear that you are back yourself with new music. You wrote a song for the soundtrack called Dangerous. Here's a little clip of it.
Give me one night, one dance, one sip. Give me one night, no tears in your eyes.
I love it. It's so good.
Thank you.
When did you have the idea for this song? How did it come about?
So it came about rather last minute. One conversation led to another, led to on our way to the studio, and we have 24 hours to get this done. And
No pressure.
No pressure. I had such an amazing experience on this movie as an actor. It pushed me in ways that I have never experienced. And the music and this song is sort of an extension of that. I've not been in the studio for a few years, and so first time back is always a bit strange. First time doing anything, and even something that you know and love and are familiar with after having not done it for so long, it feels so new. And that's something I love about what I do in general. I feel like you could be in a new studio, you could be with new writers and producers, you could be with a new team, you could be on a new set, you're playing a new character. There's always something that's making it feel unfamiliar in the best way. So this sort of like pushed me to just kind of pull on everything that I've experienced thus far in my life and in my career. And with being so inspired and so moved by Mary and the characters that Ryan wrote in this film and their level of vulnerability and their raw emotion, I was able to sort of take all of that. And feeling rather fresh off the experience too, I was able to take all that into the studio and writing the song. And I'm so proud of it. And I'm so excited for people to hear it. To be on this soundtrack, I'm in the most incredible company. Like you said, it's so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very, very excited about it.